Okay, hi. I think we are live now.
Okay,
You,
hi. I think we are live now.
if you can see me and if you can hear me, just please message in the chat. I think everything seems to be okay. Hi, Siba Pratim Dash. How are you? So today's stream we'll be looking at Quant for CMAT. This is a very useful video. This will be a very useful stream, especially because CMAT is coming, and many of the students who are actually taking the examination are using Kraku regularly. So we hope that this stream will be very useful for you. Please do go to kraku.in/live to take part in today's test. And if you are having any issue with any of the questions, definitely please let us know below the question so that I can explain it better. Vikash Kumar is saying hi. Hi Vikash. Samyukta is saying hi. Hi Samyukta. Kripa Mehta is saying, is this the first revision lecture for Quant? No, this is actually the third revision lecture for Quant. You should definitely check out the videos in our YouTube channel. I would suggest a couple of videos which will be very, very useful for you. The first one is 500 GK questions for CMAT. We have two videos, two 500 GK question videos for CMAT. So total you will be getting 1000 questions. Definitely go through all of them. These are 1000 very important questions for CMAT. The second thing is 100 quant questions for CMAT. We have uploaded this video also. Definitely do check them out. In addition to that, if you're looking for very good mocks for CMAT, we have 5 mocks for CMAT for just rupees 299. All of these mocks are in the latest pattern and you should definitely check them out. We also have one free mock for CMAT. The link to take the free CMAT mock is given in the description of this video. So definitely do take the free mock at least. It is taken by thousands of people. So if you look at your percentile, it will be very accurate. Please do like the stream. And please click on the bell icon. Vikash Kumar is saying, nice to see you live, sir. Thanks a lot, Vikash. It is actually nice to interact with all the students. And I plan to do this more often. Varsha is saying, hi. Hi, Varsha. How are you? Yash Desai is saying, good evening, sir. Hi, good evening, Yash. Also, if you're looking for previous papers for CMAT, you can check them out in our on our website. You can download the PDF of the previous year's papers. So let us get started. Let us start with the first question. So please go to kraku.in/live to take part in the test. The first question will be on your screen in the next couple of minutes. And if you have any doubts with respect to the examination or with respect to CAT or with respect to whether to do MBA this year or next year, any of those questions, definitely feel free to ask us. The first question is on your screen. Rohit Chakrabarti is saying, hello sir, good evening. Good evening, Rohit. Mohit Vadwani is saying, sir, make video of questions on innovation and entrepreneurship also. Vikash Kumar is saying, sir, is there any video on innovation? Definitely, we will be doing one video on innovation and entrepreneurship. We'll definitely release it sometime this week. Ashish Singh is saying, hello sir. Hi Ashish, how are you? Siva Preetham Dash is saying, sir, I am in BTech first year. Can I start my preparation for CAT from this year itself? You can definitely start your CAT preparation from your BTech first year. But the thing that is very important is you should not compromise on your grades in BTech. Just because you're preparing for CAT doesn't mean that you let go of your grades. Because the primary focus of a BTech student should be the grades of how he or she is scoring in BTech. Because that will be very useful for your MBA admissions later on. Okay, let us try to answer this question. I'll come back to this question about what a student in BTech first year should do to prepare well for CAT. But let us first answer this question. how many 4-digit even numbers will have exactly 2 sevens? Now we have 4 numbers, 4 digits. This is an even number, so the last digit will be either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. So the last digit can be chosen in 5 ways. Now amongst the first 3 digits, we want exactly 2 of them to be 7. Now let us consider that one of the sevens is actually the first digit. This is one case. The other case is that both the sevens are the second and the third digit, and the first digit is not 7. These are the 2 cases to consider. In both the cases, the last digit can be chosen in 5 ways. It will be either 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. In the first case, if 7 is the first digit, then we need exactly one of the second and third digit to be 7. Which one it is, whether it is the second digit or the third digit, can be chosen in 2 ways. Once we have chosen whether it is the second digit or the third digit, the remaining digit can be selected in exactly 9 ways. That can be any digit which is not equal to 7, because 7 has to come exactly 2 times. So the total number of numbers that are possible in this case is 2 into 9 into 5, which is equal to 90. In the second case, where the 2 sevens are the second and the third digit, the first digit can be chosen in 8 ways. It cannot be 0, because the first digit of a 4-digit number cannot be 0. It cannot be 7. It can be any of the remaining 8 digits. So the total number of 4-digit numbers possible in this case will be 8 into 5, which is equal to 40. So the total number of 4-digit even numbers which have exactly 2 sevens will be 90 plus 40, which is equal to 130. Let us now look at the next question. Coming back to the question that somebody was asking about what a student in BTech first year should do to perform well in CAT, is to inculcate good habits. Habits which help a student do well in CAT are reading essays, reading editorials, reading newspaper regularly, being in touch with regular current affairs, because that will help a student perform better in interviews and also get a good exposure to the corporate world. In addition to that, definitely ensure that your scores in BTech are very good. And if you are looking to do well in LRDI, then definitely try solving some puzzles on a regular basis. You can't pick up LRDI within a month or 2. If you are struggling with LRDI, it is going to take you a few months. And it is better if you get started early. So inculcate a good habit of solving some puzzles, solving Sudokus, go through or buy some good puzzle books, try to solve them. Wherever you see a puzzle, anywhere in any newspaper or anything of that sort, definitely try to solve it. So inculcate habits of solving puzzles, solving Sudokus, and a good reading habit. These are the things that a student in BTech first year should do to perform well in CAT at the end of the 4th year. Rohit Chakrabarti is saying, sir, I am confused about GK and entrepreneurship questions. With respect to GK questions, we have uploaded 2 videos. Each video has 500 GK questions for CMAT, and they are viewed by thousands of people. We have 2 such videos on our YouTube channel. Definitely do check them out. With respect to innovation, we are going to upload a very useful video on innovation for CMAT this week. So definitely do click on the bell icon for this channel, so that when the video is released, you will be able to watch it. In this question, we are told that the sum of 2 roots of a cubic equation, if the sum of 2 roots of a cubic equation whose roots are integers is 0, then which of the following can be that cubic equation? Let us assume that the 2 roots whose sum is equal to 0 are a and minus a, and let the third root be equal to b. Now what is the sum of the roots? The sum of roots is equal to a plus minus a plus b, which is equal to b. What is the sum of product of roots taken 2 at a time? That will be a into minus a, which is minus a square, plus minus a into minus b, which is minus ab, plus a into b, which is ab. ab and minus ab get cancelled, so this is equal to minus a square. And what is the product of the 3 roots? The product of the 3 roots is a into minus a into b, which is equal to minus a square into b. So the cubic equation will be of the form x cube minus the sum of the roots, which is minus b into x square, plus sum of the product of the roots taken 2 at a time, which is equal to plus minus a square into x minus of the product of the roots, which is equal to plus a square b. This is equal to 0. Or essentially the cubic equation will be of the form x cube minus x square into b minus x into a square plus a square into b is equal to 0. So if you are looking at the coefficients of the cubic equation, if you are looking at the coefficient of x square and x, the coefficient of x square is minus b, the coefficient of x is minus a square, and the constant term is a square b. So essentially what we should do is multiply the coefficients of x square and x, and if you are getting the constant term, that can be the answer. This is basically a necessary condition, not a sufficient condition. If you are looking at the 4 options, in the first case it is minus 1 into minus 16, this has to equal 16, but here the constant term is 21, so this is not the correct answer. Option B will say that it has to be 5 into minus 2, which should be equal to minus 10, but the constant term is 39, so this also is not the correct answer. Option C is minus 9 into 26, that has to be around 234, but it is definitely not equal to 42, so that also is not the answer. In the final case it is minus 5 into minus 4, which is equal to 20, so this is satisfying the required condition. In addition to that, we can actually figure out that the value of minus a square is equal to minus 4, or the value of a will be equal to 2, and the value of minus b is equal to minus 5, so the value of b is equal to 5. So the 3 roots of this cubic equation will be 2, minus 2 and 5, which actually satisfies whatever conditions were required. So the correct answer will be option D. Let us now look at the next question. If you are finding this video useful, definitely please like this video so that you can get so that this video is shown to more people. Vijay Chitlangia is saying hello sir. Hi Vijay, how are you? Vikash Kumar is saying sir, 5 marks is enough for CMAT. I would say 5 marks is a good start. Taking as many marks as possible is always recommended, but 5 marks is definitely a good start. In this question, we are asked to find out how many natural numbers have 4 digits when expressed in base 5 and 5 digits when expressed in base 4. Let us first consider what are the numbers in base 10 which have 5 digits in base 4. What is the smallest number which has 5 digits in base 4? That will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. This is the number in base 4 which is the smallest number. And what is the smallest number which has 6 digits in base 4? That will be 1, 0, 0, 0, 0 in base 4. What is this number when it is converted into decimal notation, that is base 10? This will be equal to 4 to the power 4, which is equal to 256. And what is this number when it is converted into the decimal system, that is base 10? This will be 4 to the power 5, which is equal to 1024. So all the numbers which lie between 256 to 1023 have 5 digits in base 4. Similarly, let us try to find out the numbers which have 4 digits in base 5. What is the smallest number which has 4 digits in base 5? That will be 1, 0, 0, in base 5. This is 5 cube, which is 125. What is the smallest number which has 5 digits in base 5? That will be 1000 in base 5. This is 5 to the power 4, which is 625. So all the numbers which lie between 125 to 624 have 4 digits in base 5. What we are looking for are numbers which lie between 256 to 1023 as well as 125 and 624. Those numbers will be the numbers which lie between 256 to 624. And how many such numbers will exist? Because 256 is 1, 257 is 2 and so on. The number will be 624 minus 256 plus 1. This will be equal to 369. So the correct answer is option D. Let us now look at the next question. Vijay Chitlangi is saying, yes sir, doing fine, converted SPJ, waiting for IIMS result. Congratulations Vijay. I hope you do convert IIMS also, and do let us know what happened with the IIMS result once they actually come. Okay, in this question we are given a sum 12 cube plus 13 cube plus dot 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 till 21 cube, which is equal to A, and we are asked to calculate the value of A divided by 5445. If you are given a natural number n, what is the value of the sum of 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus dot 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 till n cube? This will be equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2 whole square. Using this, what is the value of 12 cube plus 13 cube plus dot 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 till 21 cube? We can express this sum as 1 cube plus 2 cube plus dot 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 till 21 cube minus 1 cube plus 2 cube plus dot 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 till 11 cube, because this way we can calculate the answer quite easily using this formula alone. What is the value of the cubes of the first 21 natural numbers? This will be 21 into 22 divided by 2 whole square. And what is the sum of the cubes of the first 11 natural numbers? This will be 11 into 12 divided by 2 whole square. Or the required value of A will be equal to 21 into 11 whole square minus 11 into 6 whole square. You can take 11 square common. This is equal to 11 square into 21 square minus 6 square. 21 square minus 6 square can be calculated using the value that 21 square is 441 minus 6 square is 36. So this is equal to 11 square into 405. What we are required to calculate is A divided by 5445. So A divided by 5445, because we want to calculate what is 5445, this is equal to, if you divide this by 9, 9 into 605. This is equal to 9 into 55 into 11. So A divided by 5445 will be 11 square into 405 divided by 9 into 55 into 11. We can cancel 111 and 111 in the numerator. We can cancel the second 11 and this 55 becomes 5. So the required answer is 405 divided by 45, which is equal to 9. So the correct answer is option B. Let us now look at the next question. Vikash Kumar is saying, sir, is there any video on CMAT LR? We will be doing one exhaustive video on CMAT LR. The complete revision for CMAT LR will be done in the coming days. Definitely do subscribe to our channel so that whenever we actually do that video, you will get a notification. Durgesh God is saying, sir, I have done all the 5 mocks available. Will there be any more mocks available? As of now, we don't have any plan of releasing more mocks. But if you're looking for good practice or good material for CMAT, definitely do check out the CMAT crash course. The CMAT crash course is a one-stop shop for you to actually get an understanding of the entire syllabus of CMAT. So definitely do check out the CMAT crash course. The link to enroll to it is also given in our in the description of this video. It is just rupees 1999. So not very expensive, but it is of very good quality. This is especially required for students who are looking for a comprehensive overview of the entire syllabus of CMAT. In this question, we are told that Mohan bought a trouser at 10% discount and sold it to Sohan at a loss of 10%. Let us assume that the mark price for Mohan is 100x. The discount is 10%. Therefore, the selling price for the person who is actually selling this, which will essentially be the cost price for Mohan. This is equal to 90x. This is what Mohan bought the trouser for. And then he sold this also. And he sold it at a loss of 10%. So the selling price at which Mohan sold it will be 90x into 0.9, which is equal to 81x. Now this 81x we are told is equal to 729. This is given to us. Or the value of x is equal to 9. So this would tell us that the undiscounted price of the trouser, which is the mark price of the trouser initially, which is equal to 100x, will be 100 into 9, which is equal to 900. So the correct answer is option A. Let us now look at the next question. This is a very interesting question. I hope you find it useful. Please do like the stream, guys. We have close to 25 people who are watching this stream live. Please do like it so that more people will come and watch our videos when we do these streams in the future. Okay, let us try to answer this question. In this question, we are asked to calculate the value of square root of 2 plus root 3 divided by 2 minus root 3. Let us assume that the value of x is equal to 2 plus square root of 3 divided by 2 minus square root of 3. So what we are required to calculate is the value of square root of x. What is this equal to? So let us multiply the numerator and denominator with 2 plus square root of 3, because this way we will be rationalizing the denominator. Because if you multiply 2 minus square root of 3 with 2 plus square root of 3, the denominator will become equal to 2 square minus square root of 3 whole square. This is equal to 4 minus 3, which is equal to 1. Or essentially, x is equal to 2 plus square root of 3 whole square, which is the numerator, divided by 2 minus square root of 3 into 2 plus square root of 3, which, like we have just discussed, is equal to 1. Or the value of x is 2 plus square root of 3 whole square. So the value of square root of x is equal to 2 plus square root of 3. What is the value of square root of 3? We know that the square root of 3 is 1.732. So the value of square root of x will be 2 plus 1.732, which is equal to 3.732. So the correct answer is option D. Let us now look at the next question. Vikash Kumar is saying, sir, give some idea about verbal and RC. Verbal and RC in general for CMAT will be on the easier side as compared to CAT. You can definitely check out the previous papers of CMAT. We have uploaded the PDFs of all the previous papers of CMAT to get a good idea about what are the kind of questions that are asked in each of the sections. Or you can take our 5 mocks for CMAT so that you will again get a good understanding of the kind of questions that will be asked. In this question, we are given different categories of goods which are sold in a city over the years in thousands, and we are asked to find out in which of the following years was the number of refrigerators sold approximately 25% of the number of cell phones sold. So essentially what we are asked to calculate is in which year is the refrigerator sold divided by the cell phone sold closest to 25%, or in which year is 4 times the refrigerators, because 25% is 1 by 4, closest to equal the cell phones. We are given 4 options. Let us look at the first option. It is 2011. In 2011, the number of refrigerators sold is 60. 60 into 4 is 240. And the cell phone sold is 336. Clearly, they are not close to each other. So we can ignore the first option. The second option is 2012. The number of refrigerators sold is 79. 79 into 4 is equal to 316. And the number of cell phones sold is 404. Again, both of them are not close to each other, so we will again ignore it. C is 2013, where the number of refrigerators sold is 93. 93 into 4 is 372. The number of cell phones sold is 411. This also is not super close to each other, so again we will ignore it. Option D is 2014, which is 112. This is the number of refrigerators sold into 4 is equal to 448. And the number of cell phones sold is 442. Both of these are actually quite close to each other. So the correct answer is option D. Let us now look at the next question. In this question, we are told that there are two sisters, Neha and Monica. They're walking from their school to their house. Neha takes 40 minutes to walk, while Monica takes only 30 minutes to walk. This would tell us that the ratio of the speeds of Neha and Monica will be the inverse of the ratio of the times that they have taken. So the ratio of the speeds of Neha and Monica will be 3:4. So let us assume that the speed of Neha is 3a and the speed of Monica is 4a. Neha starts and Neha walks for 5 minutes. So in this 5 minutes before Monica starts, what is the distance covered by Neha? That will be 3a into 5, which is equal to 15a. Now Monica also starts and she is walking at a speed of 4a. So the relative speed at which Monica is actually catching up with Neha is 4a minus 3a, which is equal to a. So the time after which Monica catches up to Neha will be 15a, which is the initial head start that Neha had, divided by a, which is the relative speed between both of them. This is equal to 15 minutes. So the correct answer for this question is option B. Let us now look at the next question. In this question, we are told that a milkman adds 90 liters of water to 10 liters of milk. So initially the amount of milk that the milkman had is 90, to which he added water of 10 liters. So the total volume of the solution that he has will be equal to 90 plus 10, which is 100. Now out of this he has taken 1/5 of the total quantity out. If he is taking 1/5 of the total quantity out, he will be taking 1/5 of the milk out and 1/5 of the water out. So the amount that is taken out is 90 divided by 5, which is 18. The amount of water that is taken out is 10 minus, will be 10 into 1 by 5, which is 2. So the total that is taken out will be 20. So the amount remaining will be 90 minus 18, which is 72 liters of milk, 10 minus 2, which is 8 liters of water, and 100 minus 20, which is 80 liters in total. But now he has replenished the amount of milk that has decreased. Initially it was 90, now it has become 72. Or he has increased the total volume from 80 back to 100. So he has added 20 liters of water. So the amount of milk in the final solution remains 72. The amount of water now becomes equal to 28 and the total again becomes equal to 100. So the ratio of water to milk in the final mixture will be 28:72, which is option B. Let us now look at the last question for today. Guys, please do like this stream so that we can do these kind of streams more often also. In this question, we are told that 26,000 is the total profit from two businesses. So we'll have the first business here and we'll have the second business here. We are told that the profit from the first business done only by A and B is divided amongst them in the ratio of 2:1. So A and B divide the profit in the ratio 2:1. And the profit from the second business done only by B and C is in the ratio 4:3. So B and C, the ratio is 4:3. So let us assume that the total profit from the first business is 3x, or essentially A makes 2x and B makes x from the first business. From the second business, because it is 4:3, let us assume that the total profit is 7y. So B makes 4y and C makes 3y. So the total profit of A is 2x, the total profit of B is x plus 4y, and total profit of C is 3y. What we are told is that the ratio of the profit made by A and B is 2:3. So 2x divided by x plus 4y is equal to 2/3. If you cross multiply, you are going to get that 6x is equal to 2x plus 8y, or the value of 4x is equal to 8y, or the value of x is equal to 2y. If the value of x is equal to 2y, the ratio of the total profit made by B and C is x plus 4y divided by 3y. X is equal to 2y, so the required ratio will be 6y divided by 3y, which is equal to 2:1. So the correct answer for this question is option D, which is 2:1. Please do like this stream if you enjoyed watching this, and please do share it with your friends. And if you're looking for a free mock for CMAT, you know that we are providing one free mock for CMAT. We are also providing 5 CMAT mocks. All of them are in the latest pattern. You can definitely check them out. Thanks for tuning in.